Welcome back to 8482 Media. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Shape Builder tool. The Shape Builder tool basically allows you to merge two shapes into one, for example. Sort of like creating a puzzle piece. If that didn't make sense, don't worry, it will soon. The Shape Builder tool can be found in our toolbar right here. Even sometimes it's hard for me to locate it. There you go. Shape Builder tool. I always just use the shortcut, which is why it's hard for me to find it in the toolbar, which is Shift M, or you can just press here. And so what you'll see with the Shape Builder tool is that basically you will create new shapes by combining and erasing parts of simpler ones. So you can also erase parts of other shapes, for example, with the Shape Builder tool. Now you can see I'm not selecting the correct layers because for you to be able to use the Shape Builder tool, you have to be selecting which shapes you want to be using. So I'm going to want to actually select this whole eye. I want to select the whole eye because I'm going to be creating separate shapes within this area. So I'm going to do Shift M, and you can see here already certain parts are selected. Now for the Shape Builder tool to work, all of your anchor points must be perfectly on the line that will sort of separate each section, you could say. So for example, I'm just going to go Control A. If this anchor point here is slightly off, you see how it's not perfectly on the path. So if this anchor point is not perfectly on the path, you'll see that you'll have issues using the Shape Builder tool. So I'm going to go and select everything, Shift M, and you'll see that actually it doesn't recognize this path as closed. The path needs to be closed because you see the lashes, for example, it doesn't recognize it as a shape in itself because it's not, right? So I'm going to go ahead and fix this. And now let's go ahead and select everything. Shift M. Oh, you see? Even sometimes it still doesn't work. That is a bit the enigma. It's not perfectly on the path. So there you go. Now it is. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. Sometimes you think it's on path and you're just lost. You don't know which anchor point isn't because when it's a more complex drawing, you're trying to figure out where the hole is, and it's not like you're necessarily like seeing the hole. So sometimes it can be a bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you make extra attention while you're actually drawing your shapes to make sure that everything is on path. So now everything's working. So I'm going to want to make this semicircle its own path. So I'm going to do plus. So you can see here that nothing happened, but if I go to properties, so I'm going to do V, and now I can select this as its own path. Before I wouldn't have been able to. I would only have been able to select the line. However, now this empty space is also part of the shape. So now I can go in and fill in and edit the stroke. So I'm going to do a blue stroke here. And now I'm going to continue creating shapes with the rest of the eye. So you can directly edit the properties, which will then directly edit the area you decide to make a shape of. So for example, I'm going to make this red. See, it already made it red. I would like the stroke, however, to be white. I'm gonna have to do that manually. There you go. Shift M. You can also just create all the shapes first and then change them instead of creating shape, changing, then creating shape, changing. I mean, up to you, really. And I'm gonna want to make this. There you go. this is our eye. Now, I do want to show you guys how to delete areas with the Shape Builder tool. So I'm going to go ahead and select, for example, the area, right? Everything you want to edit. Now you can see that there is the mouse plus the little plus sign. If you select option, it becomes a minus. Now, if I click here in minus, you see it deletes that section. I really don't want that. And you can also delete the lines in itself. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any questions, comment them below and we'll get them answered. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you out. Click subscribe to 8482 to stay updated with our tutorials. Have a good one. Because of this path, so this, you can see where the red line is. This whole line segment that was once connected, and now it's separated because we have separated up building other shapes. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any questions, comment them below and we'll get them answered. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you out. Click subscribe to 8482 to stay updated with our tutorials. Have a good one.